Guys, welcome back to another episode. My name is Mabi and I want to talk about something really important and true and hopefully relatable to a lot of you guys out there, and that is video game burnout. Now, to put it simply, video game burnout is pretty much when you've just played too much games overall, or if you've played one game specifically to death. It's kind of like that feeling when you find a new song that you like, you listen to it for a week, and then you find your new favorite song and you listen for that a week and you go back to the other one, you're like, skip. Or if you watch an anime for too long, maybe sadly, if you watch a YouTube channel too long as well, people's tastes change, they move on. It's totally understandable. So why am I talking about this today? Well, some people have been asking me, hey Mabi, where's Terraria on the channel? And I only have like a couple of things to say about that. First of all, the channel's name is MabiVsGames, and I don't want to center it around one game in particular, and I've made the mistake of doing that. Sure, Terraria brought a lot of you guys over to the channel, but then there's a lot of downsides to that. A lot of downsides. Sticking to only one game sure brings you up, but it really depends on the game. If you're playing like Fortnite or something and you get really lucky, maybe you get a huge audience around it, which has a high ceiling for a viewer base. But something like Terraria, it's been around for so long that I just don't feel it's going anywhere anymore, and I've played it way too much. I've done all I want with that game. So specifically, video game burnout for me, I've only had it maybe once in my life, and that's for Terraria. I've played Minecraft for years. I can still go back to that and have so much fun. My favorite game, my like two favorite games of all time, is Shenmue for the Dreamcast, which was a single player action, kind of an action sim RPG, really heavy story based. I did a playthrough on that. I didn't finish it, so we might go back to it before Shenmue 3 comes out, and I'm gonna be like, of course, streaming it and then uploading it on my secondary channel. Oh yeah, some other people have been asking me, Mabi, where are all just the Let's Plays in general? Well, I have two YouTube channels. I have this main one, which I'm trying to cut back on videos and make it better. Meaning, I want to make more thoughtful videos. I want to make more personal-ish videos rather than, I'm going to upload 4 to 5 Let's Plays here a day, which can get overwhelming. I don't want you guys to get YouTube channel burned, right? So then I have my secondary channel, which I'm starting to grow, and I'm really happy that I'm doing it this way, which is, taking care of this channel really well, while the other one dump all of my Let's Plays. So if you miss anything, you can go check it out, and you can just search up MabiVsGames VOD, Space Subnautica, and even the games I've been playing recently. I really got into a game called sorry. It's called Blood Fresh Supply. It's a really sick game. It's sick. I'm in the middle of playing, and we're continuing our Pokemon Marathon soon, because I really want to catch up all the way before Sword and Shield comes out. So yeah, that's the thing that's going on. But yeah, specifically, what happened with Terraria with me, why am I getting video game burn, and what was the other game I was talking about? So like I said, Shenmue, I played so much time. I've spent so much time in, and the next game, which I've spent probably the most time ever in my life playing, besides Dota, which is, it's hard to get burned on that game because that always changes. But back in the day, I used to play a game called Phantasy Star Online, and I had a couple versions of it. We had the Dreamcast one, and then we had the GameCube one, which is the one I played the most. Right now, I might be playing that again just for fun, like playing from the beginning, and then just beating, normal, hard, very hard, and all that stuff. It's a very fun game. It's a very fun game. I spent so much time playing that in high school, playing split screen, single player, all that stuff. And then I even played it again later when I went to I found out the PC Blue Burst version, which had all the DLC stuff. You could play online, and those lobbies and custom stuff and just free stuff. So that was pretty cool. So back to Terraria and why it's burned. Let me just quickly look up. I believe Terraria came out. Terraria release date. Okay, so this game came out in May 16th, 2011. Now, before I had this MabiVsGames channel, I used to have a channel called Mr. Mabi. So I'm going to go ahead and search for that. Mr. Mabi YouTube, which I went back recently and looked at some of my videos. It was pretty cool. It was cringy, dude. Those thumbnails are so cringy. Man, I have 600 subscribers on it. The last time I uploaded was 5 years ago, and that was letting people know that I have a new channel called MabiVsGames. But so let's go check over here. I'm gonna search on that first channel because a lot of people don't know I have this channel. I'm gonna search up Terraria. So I first started playing Terraria. I have so many videos on here. I have so many videos. 6 years ago. So pretty much 2 years into Terraria's life cycle, I guess you can call it. Its freaking birth, where it is, you know, it's still an early access-ish. You know, no Moonlord, no Duke Fishron. I remember not even having a hard mode when I first started. God, these thumbnails are really cringy. I'm gonna show some gameplay of it, of course, for you guys. But oh man, so I started all the way there, and it was a pretty popular series. Kept playing that along with Don't Starve, but Don't Starve, I guess, is another game where I kind of got burnt out on. But yeah, just something. Some games can stand the test of time. You can play it over and over and over again. But some games, it's just, there's not much to do in it anymore. It just doesn't capture as much anymore. So let's talk about the good stuff about Terraria first. What do I like about Terraria? I like that it's a open world game. It's very, you have a lot of freedom to do what you want to do in terms of progressing the game. You can spend hours building, collecting resources. You can work towards fighting bosses, making arenas. You can have competitions with your friends. You can do PvP. You can have like capture the gem, you know, pixel art, just chill fishing. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with the game. But here's what I don't like about it, and what caused me to burn out on it was pretty much the demand for it. I think it's specifically just the demand for it. And sure, demand is good. You're like, man, people want to watch it. Why don't you just keep posting it? Well, I've been doing that for a while, but I don't want to keep playing a game where I just not having fun with it anymore just because I've been playing it too long. Not saying it's gonna go away forever, but for now I need to step away for it for a little bit and just come back when I actually feel like playing it. Maybe when there's a new big update. Like, I know there's an update coming soon, but that's like a lot of just basic stuff. Maybe if they've come out with the Terraria 2, you bet I'll be playing that for a couple years, right? But yeah, I just Burnout. Really, like, how many mod packs do I have? 15, and those go for hundreds of episodes each, and those episodes are 30 to an hour long sometimes. So you can do the math on how long I played it. And I'm gonna go ahead and say right now, let's see, the Terraria, how many hours? It's not a lot of hours. It's 1,346 hours, and that's not even counting you know, PS4, mobile, Terraria. Before it was on Steam, I believe you launched it regularly. So there's a lot of hours on that. So there's tons and tons of hours that I have here. I know you guys probably have more, and good job. You know, you guys are probably at that stage in your life where you found your Phantasy Star Online. You know, you found your Shenmue, where you're just so enamored with this game because it's one of your first favorite games of all time. And I completely understand them. But, you know, I found Terraria, like I said, 6 years ago. I was out of high school already. Maybe like it was like 3 years. 3 years after high school, this is where I started Terraria, and I already had a childhood. I had a huge backlog of games that I've played, and then you know, just finding a new favorite to stick for years, it's really tough. And Terraria, I guess, it just wasn't doing that for me. So yeah, there's a lot of replayability. You know, you can go ahead and do challenges. Oh, I'm gonna do you know, melee only, yo-yo only, magic only, gun only. You can play with friends. You can play with mods. And for the longest time, mods was the only way that I can play this freaking game. Oh, man. But I don't have the will to go finish Season 15. And it also hurts that I know a lot of people only come to my channel specifically for Terraria. I mean, that's what YouTube's for. You're an entertainer. The personality comes second, right? But I want to start playing other games, which is why, like I said, I'm just completing games back to back to back. I want to let you guys on a little bit of what we've been doing for our live streams. I have a list of games that I've completed just the past month, just to let you guys know what the heck I've been doing. So we played Pokemon Leaf Green. We beat that. It took like 8 hours, 10 hours. That was so fun. We played it on stream. We've played A Hat in Time for the first time. This game came out maybe 3 years ago. It passed me up, and I thought I'd check it out. It was one of the best platformers I've played. It's kind of like a Super Mario Odyssey type of deal, right? And then we also played Fell Seal Arbiter's Mark. This game was in early access, and now it is, you know, out, ready to go. It's a strategy tactics like Final Fantasy. And then I just finished 2 days ago Steam World Quest, which was it's a Switch exclusive game that is kind of like Slay the Spire, but it's a full-on action RPG. I say action, it's more, you know, it's a full deck builder RPG with an adventure, a full-on story. And now, as I'm recording this, I am in the middle of playing a new game that got remastered. The game came out in 1997 or 96, I forget. But then it got remastered into a new engine, ready for you guys to play on GOG and Steam, and that is called Blood Fresh Supply. I'm in the middle of that. Oh my god, that game is like Wolfenstein and Doom, but it's like super crazy, bloody, and hardcore. And that's just in the last month. Like in the last 30 days, we've been playing so many new games, and I'm very, very happy where I am right now. You know, I've gotten to this position. And also, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, with Terraria, because you guys demanded it, I had to throw it out because, you know, YouTube is not only fun, but it was a job back then. It still is a full-time thing, but I'm not concerned about making money as much as I am before. Because doing YouTube and streaming for so long and Twitch, and now I'm on DLive, so please join me on there. That was a freaking time where I was like, you know, I quit school. I finished school, I quit my job, and I was going, you know, YouTube full-time. And that was when we were getting 10 to 30,000 views per video, and I would upload at least one a day, and that was for our Terrarias. But then the whole YouTube algorithm changes, the YouTube AdSense adpocalypse happened, and now we're down to the hundreds for Terraria. So I think this is the perfect time. Not a lot of people are watching anymore, my channel specifically, so I thought I'd drop it, and we're gonna try some new stuff. I want to start making a backlog where, you know, of these type of videos where I sit down, I talk to you guys. I want to talk about video game memories. I want to talk about, you know, just things in general, specifically like video game burnout right now. I'm planning on a new series I want to do, which is going to take a lot of time, but it could be a weekly show, and I think it's going to be amazing. I don't want to spoil what it is because it might not end up going into fruition, into, you know, whatever final production. But if it does, I think it's going to be one of my best series I've ever done. This might be the best project I've been working on. I'm going to be so proud of it. So stay tuned. If that ever comes out, I'll probably make a video like saying what it is, because it's a little bit of a weird idea. But I think if I do this idea, it's going to be cool. It's something I can sustain for a very long time. And it's going to be super different and crazy. So I guess that's all I want to say about video game burnout. I don't hate Terraria. It's just I want to do other stuff. And if you're super young, let's say like 8 to 18, I want to say even 8 to 21 right now, you know, you still got a lot to grow. And sure, you might be like, I'm going to stick to this one thing forever. It's like going to college and going to school for like art, and then you find out, wow, I want to be a doctor, or vice versa. It's kind of like that. You never know what you truly want to do in life until you grow up, experience more, and then you find your niche. Terraria, for a long time, I thought that was for me. But then today I'm like, I don't want to do that anymore. You know, I'm pretty sure you've seen this with tons of other YouTubers. They just stop playing your favorite games, and then they go do other stuff because that's what makes them happy. I want to be happy. I want to play some stuff. I'm not in dire need of like growing the channel. I'm not in dire need of money, because I skipped over this before because I went on another tangent. But I'm lucky enough. I've been doing this for so long that I was able to get hired at a really well reputable company, Corsair and Elgato, which is a company that makes tons of video game peripherals for content creators and stuff like that. You know, so I work with them now full time, and I'm very happy that all of my work has not gone to waste. I apply everything that I've done from streaming to video game creating into working for them, so I'm very happy. And YouTube and Twitch, Twitch, and all the live streams, believe it or not, I have not slowed down. If anything, my work has just doubled. 8 hours over there, and then I come here and I record as much as I can and do all that stuff. It's freaking crazy, dude. So I just wanted to throw this little quick video out. Hope you guys watch it all, understand what's going on, and please support me on this new journey of making new videos like this, talking, hanging out, showing gameplay. And subscribe to my secondary channel, because that's where all the old school Let's Plays are going to go. I'm uploading there almost daily. Tons of videos, like freaking maybe up to 9 a day, just because I'm like dumping it all on there. And please join the live streams. I am trying to get partnership on a new live stream platform called DLive. Please join me. There's a link below. I can't wait to talk to you guys. Let me know what you guys think down below. Specifically, tell me this. What video game have you gone video game burnout on? And give me a reason. Give me a reason why you got burnout. And hey, as a bonus, tell me something that you can play forever and you know you're never going to get burnout on. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.